Hi, good day to you. Good day to you. Is the sound okay? Can everyone hear me all right? Today the session is brought earlier because later on I have to go to the Parliament House in Singapore, and of course later on flying to Bangkok to teach my pro trader course. So yep, if you are interested, can drop me a note. Hi Ziling, are you in? Boon Hui, is the sound okay? Great. Okay, so good day to you. This is Rayn once again from Forex 100. Let us get started, shall we? So today on the analysis is just very interesting. You can look at the daily chart, euro dollar. The currency pairs I'll be looking at will be from euro dollar all the way to pound Australia, and I might even cover Bitcoin today. Let's have a look later because I have some information to share from a friend, so you actually need to verify that information. And of course this is something that you are looking for. Stay tuned as the Bitcoin will be the 13th currency that I'll be sharing today. So pardon me for my voice as I fall very sick here and there if I cough, so sorry about that. Alright, so euro dollar on the daily chart, you can see that it's a very bearish movement. Market has break and closed below the low, and more importantly it has retraces and closed just on the shoulder. So this is a sign for me for a continuation bearish movement. Down to the 4-hour chart, you can see even much clearer. This is the sell zone, the new sell zone, and market has went deeper. Alright, so this is a great sign to look out with, but do take note of the previous bullish candle. This may pose a warning sign and restraint for people to buy, but I am pretty much looking for a selling opportunity. Yep. So to the 1-hour chart. Alright, so on your 1-hour chart, you can see retracement back into the sell zone. Alright. Excuse me. So retracement back into the sell zone. I'm waiting for a shorting opportunity for sure. Let me have a quick look on my software to see if they spotted something. Alright, so first up, a counter trend trading opportunity of both deep crab as well as butterfly pattern. Looking for buying opportunity. Last night it showed up, but I've shared with my subscriber that I'm waiting for a retest all the way back down to the low price before I can engage for a buying opportunity. And I do know there is a counter trend trade. So right now, if let's say we are looking at selling opportunity, there's a arrow already showed up. So aggressive trader that love to trade with bands, there are opportunities stop loss above the high. I'll be using ATR over here. Alright, so this is the ATR. And of course, let's see the value of the ATR. 5 plus, let's say stop loss 2 to 3 pips, so I add about 3 pips, that'll be 8 pips. Minimum stop loss I use is 10 pips above the high. 10 pips above the high, that'll be my stops. So do a quick drag. There's no need for calculator, yeah. So look at second number is 132. Ignore the last number, which is 13 pips. 13 pips plus 10, that's 23 pips of stop loss. And the take profit is 28, 23, 28, close to 1-to-1. If that is for you, you may consider if you want to enter the trade to look for selling opportunity. But for myself, not so much because it is to the end. The previous low wasn't that amazing for me. It's not enough movement for me to engage. I love to enter a trade when I have an edge, I have an advantage over it. If not kind of really interested, but still an opportunity is just one that I choose not to. The good thing about this is that they already have a arrow. So by having this arrow, it does do a bit of additional confirmation apart from just the band. Okay, but I'm more towards a retest. So some of you might be asking, hey Rayn, then can I sell over here? That means I sell over here, and when it hit down to my crab or butterfly pattern and hitting for a buy, my answer to that is yes, as long as that's your trade plan. Alright, good. Hi Kevin. So let me just hit back to the daily chart while I share with you my analysis. Oops, my analysis still stand, at least for now, a bearish shark pattern. Looking to short at a much higher price, 1.1475. It may take some time. Alright, to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, yesterday I've already shared this analysis that I'm looking to buy at a crab pattern. So what I need to do is just that over here is the price I'm looking to buy. I retest, right click, add an alert. Sorry. So having euro dollar for our chart, counter trend trade, crab pattern, and it's a type 2 trade. What is a type 2? A type 2 is just mainly a retest. There's no type 3, there's no type 4, yeah. So don't create your own term and everyone get confused. And position like this we have already shared with our subscriber. As you can see, yesterday really posted at night, but it's really not my rules to engage after 11 plus. Somehow I got home a bit late and I saw this setup and I just post it. Alright, so these are a couple of things that I am looking at. Okay, let me just do a quick shout out to my new followers, if you don't mind, because we have a lot of new Thai friends that actually came to our workshop when we are in Bangkok. Facebook Live now. Join us for live analysis. Alright, so that's that. Let us get back to business. Yeah, so personally I find that I face some challenges on Facebook. There are many weeks that I remember that I did really schedule the live session, but when the time comes it just never appears. I don't know what happened. Is it really that bad, my short-term memory, or is some codes or some errors or restriction? Not quite sure on that. Yeah, to the 1 hour chart, nothing much. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you love to, for my SWCP student, Supreme Wealth Creation Program, my oldest course, this is your buy and sell area. Yes, you can short it. Right now I'm so tempted, right? I know, right? Okay, so if this is your rule, a good 1:1 reward is to risk. I will not trade more than a one single position. If you love to, you can engage. Yep, if you like me, waiting for confirmation and stuff like that, you can definitely wait. No problem with that. Or let me just look at this to the 1 hour chart. Interesting. What is the movement over here? 10 pips movement plus this 24, hit over here 28, 1:1, cross RSI 50. Why not, right? So just give me a while if you don't mind. Log on to my live, engage a trade, looking to short and to profit at the previous low. So I think in fact this is my first session that I did what you call a live trade. Okay, and it's kind of exciting, isn't it? So there are two trades that I have to enter. Let me just log in. Yep. And for all the trades I actually have a code to it. Yeah, I have a code to it. So I will do this like writing down, this is a Euro USD. Of course we all know that. Is a 1 hour chart. Is it a 1 hour? Yeah, it's based off the 1 hour chart. 3A, there's an arrow sign up. Band trading. Okay, so 3A is sideways bounce, if you still remember. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hide my lot size later. This is not the contract size I'm trading, much bigger if you love to know. My stop loss is at 10 pips above the high. That will be 1.0951. So write down 1.0951. My take profit will be at structure. 1.09 then. 1.09. Okay. 1.09. Okay. And engage the trade. Alright, a 1-1 ratio, not usually the kind that I love to, but it's still a good trade I find, so why not, right? Let me just log back into the demo so we can get back to business. Yeah. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here is I hope this is not boring you, but in fact I feel that most traders appreciate this. They want to see things in live action, I assume. Yeah. So what happened is that I will show you what I actually do. A quick one. Trade ideas analysis. As you can see, trading is pretty fast for me. Analyzing is pretty fast for me. It's the writing and it's the writing and report and social media and supporting of students that take time from me. Bounce setup. Already shorted the market. A good 1-1 reward is to risk. And consider as a sideways trading or a trend trading of the higher time frame for hourly and daily. Alright. Short. This is a support resistance trade. Supply and demand trade. Trend analysis trade. And in any case, should really ask Forex 100 on any trading related questions, mainly Forex. This is a Euro USD. Okay, RSI related trade, sideways, bounce. One of my favorite setup, in fact. But if this happened on a 4-hour chart, it's even better. Alright, publish trading ideas. Then what I will do for all my subscribers, they receive this. Alright, so if you are on live today, then good on you because you get really a free trade ideas now. It's unplanned for, that's for sure. As you can see, I was deciding if I want to engage a trade. Bounce, trend trading, short now. So most of my trading ideas don't have this short now thing because I trade off the higher time frame, and usually when I march well, I will really do it like very early. And of course, these signs, or rather entry, just showed up. 10927. All right, 1.0927, and the first bracket over here is how I put in my buffer. Initial stop loss 1.0951 is a good 24 pips stop loss. TP single target 1.09 flat, that give a 27 pips. Alright, so what I'll do is that I'll do a tick. That's our secret symbol, trade is live, so I'll start it and trade engage. So this program is not for traders to actually follow blindly. It's more for them to see, hey Rayn, Rayn is looking at this, let's have a look, let's see if this is aligned with me, and if it does, then engage. That's why it's called trade ideas. It's not trade signal analysis, correct? The difference on that. Alright, that's done. Alright, then over here at times I'll just say trade active. Alright, great, good, wonderful. One trade, first trade of the month, yay. Let's see how I roll. To the next pair, pound dollar on the daily chart, bearish movement, market retrace to the previous high. Very tricky situation. Magic candle, bearish candle, you have not have a confirmation. So traders who are looking for a direction, whether to buy or to sell, you want a clearer direction, wait for tomorrow, because by this candle close you kind of know, because this is a important support. Look left, there is support. Yep. To the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart you can see creating higher, creating lower, create a low price. This is the first sign of weakening of the bull trend. So let's see if it came down and break and close below the low price over here, 1.2203, then bearish trend has confirmed to the 1-hour chart. Nothing much for me. Back to the daily chart. Well, I share with you my analysis. My analysis is simple. Daily chart, sell zone over here. Of course, I would love to add this important horizontal line in, because you know, at times when you have so many pairs, or just that I'm getting older, yeah, it's good to really mark out your charts so that you know what you're looking at and keep it really clean. Meaning to say that if it's for the daily chart, keep it on daily, 4-hour, keep it on 4-hour. Alright, let's see if it's valid on 4-hour before I make the decision. 4-hour chart, let's see. It's kind of valid, but I decided to make it clean. I want to hide it. So over here, head and shoulder has completed, and he has come into a buy zone on the 5-0 area. Alright, so delete away whatever is done. Delete away whatever is done. Yeah, alright, divergence is for the initial move. He cannot hold like there forever. It's not like it's going to crash because of that. That's really ridiculous. I don't need this price anymore because trade has really engaged and exited. Alright, so I really took profit on this. Yeah, so traders, you may want to look for a buying opportunity somewhere around this range. This is definitely the buy zone for 5-0. Traders, if you know what's that, good. If you're not, subscribe. I will tell you where's my targets I'm looking at. Alright, so analysis is really done. Down to the 1-hour chart, there is nothing much for me at this moment. Okay, so whatever that is invalid, take time to really clear it. Alright, so over here, if it bounce up a bit or whatsoever, let's move to the 15 for this case. I know traders, some of you, you might be really into like focus, meaning to say that you are looking for a buying opportunity. Once you see a buying opportunity, you are biting on it like a dog biting on the bone, don't want to let go, something like that. Alright, so yes, there is a harmonic pattern. Okay, so you have to see if that's for you, but I don't think this setup is for me, because I'm very precise when it comes to when the pattern have to complete. In the matter of fact, in my perspective, this might already took too long. Okay, for me it has already completed based on this setup. Alright, so double check, maybe it's still live if you all know what I'm talking about. Alright, because there will be a period of time that the trade will actually get triggered, and this is a potential buying opportunity for you crazy traders looking to buy pound. Check out all the dates on the Brexit, the talks or whatsoever. I know 31st October, that's one date, but you can no harm by putting M15 bad pattern, counter trend trade. Then there is a 4-hour 5-0. The only reason I'm looking at this is because is still valid on a higher time frame, and sometimes I may need a help on the lower time frame to engage for a better price. Alright, so yep, it could be just a single target for me for this trade. Very unlike of me of having just a single target trade in a single idea. Alright, so for this kind of trade, I'm pretty much very into to wait for confirmation of PRZ before I engage a trade, especially at the lower time frame. You know, there are so many rules that traders say. They say things like, well, the number one killer for traders is bad money management. The number one killer for traders are they are not confident with their trading strategies. Yeah, we have heard so many of that, but often not they miss out one of also a very important thing that traders does. They earn money quickly, or maybe not as quick, as they are hurried into giving the money back to the market. What for, right? You have a great run. Last month I got a 28.78% growth. I'm still quite sad about it because at one point I hit 30%. And some of my trading decision, if I have intervened, but because I do not have the rules to do so, I'm a very rule-based trader, I would have just gained 5% more. And if I started a week earlier, because I traded only 3 weeks for that, I would have gained another 40%. So never ending on that. So for last month even till now, I'm keep on thinking how to be better within the rules and stuff like that. Try intervene based on experience, I don't know. So these are certain things that I might have good time to think while I'm on a 2 hours plus flight later. So yeah, so that's what I do. I'm quite a perfectionist come into trading and my work and my training and stuff like that. Alright, so to the daily chart of dollar yen, my favorite pair. Yeah, one of my smaller account sizing, I think. Still with this. I'm still running up for a final profit of the bad pattern. So you can see the market has hit up, came back down, went back up, retest, RSI divergence. Okay, RSI showing lower price. Is a great sign. It's a great sign. To the 4 hour, it's a great sign of continuous downwards. Sorry about that. On the 4 hour chart, you see a very strong bearish. Maybe it's a good thoughts for me to shift my previous trade stop loss to close it closer over here. Yeah, of course I can choose to exit now. That's the other way. But I'll just keep it running first. Alright, so this is the next level, 106. Still some time. Things might change this week. Non-farm payroll. There are so many uncertainties, right? So down to the 1 hour chart, very strong bearish candle. Might want to check out the news on Bloomberg to see what happened. Alright, so let us just refresh it again. Fed has reason to cut rates. Maybe that's a reason. Yep, 4 plus AM. Refresh, see any later news. But this should be because I just on my comms. Alright, so usually I have this cheat code over here. You can use it, then it will show mostly currency vetted news. Yep, so I love Bloomberg, but the interface categorization might not be the best in the market. Yeah, alright, so this is the thing that moved dollar. Take note. Alright, so very interesting news. Let me just share with you over here. Since you guys are great and amazing, you'll be the first one to know. So can my team assure that this will have a post on our Facebook page, please? And of course, if Boon Hui, you are able to, please create an article on this and your analysis. Today might be too packed for me. By the time I get response to this news will not be a news, it will be O's. Alright, please, thank you. Alright, so down to the daily chart. I love to say outdated news as O's. Yeah, so anyway, on the daily chart, a bullish bet completing at 10553, looking for buying opportunity. Likewise for a ABCD pattern, a reversal pattern as well. So I have really engaged this trade. Yeah, so some of my accounts is really done and over with. Alright, so to the 4 hour chart, I spotted something. Yeah, I spotted something and I spotted something again. Let me see this. Okay, so on the 4 hour chart, that's there might be another pattern, harmonic pattern, maybe a back, maybe a godly, but when it touches C, the one thing I'll do, okay, is definitely not my favorite, that's for sure. When it touches C, you see, sorry the confusion, X to A to B, so it's a bad pattern. So when it touches C, it looks like a retest of the previous high. And these are certain things that I don't like. So what I do is that hardly, like to use the definite words, yeah, hardly I will place a pending order over here to engage the trade. I will, however, set a pending or rather an alert for me, so that when the price hit the D point completion, a reversal opportunity, I will then look for a confirmation of a PRZ. Then I'll engage the trade. And look at this, it's 4 hour. Come on. I think most of you, even you're very new, you got enough time to react and respond. Correct? So it's a good time to think about. If uncertain, head on to our discussion group, plug it in, show it in, you know, and we'll be happy to discuss that. And when we have more traders looking at it, you will have very true opinion, and a lot of our traders, especially those with more MOD, you can pretty much trust their thoughts. They are heavily tested, and right now, 2 of them, that means myself and Boon, is the trainer of the company. So I'm not saying that trust that our word is the golden final, but I would say that it's more towards we have a good think through of that. Each of us, we have traded more than 10 years, so we might not be right, but there are some reason why we have that thoughts. Yeah, so it's a good for you to think. I spend more of my time thinking of things rather than looking at what can be traded. Yeah, so this is something I like to share with you. Down to the 1 hour chart, as you can see, this is something that's very troubling, but thank God of Trading View, I can just hide it without affecting my analysis. So over here, you have to see how's the bounce that's going to happen. So let me just stretch this. It's still a valid buy zone, yeah. But having such a strong bearish candle, do you still want to buy? That's the only question I have. If you want, then you're kind of aggressive, or you are so fixated that you never thought of that. For me, no, not really. I'll wait for more bounces and look for a harmonic pattern, maybe a bad X to A to B, B to C, C to completion. Then I will consider if I'm going to engage the trade. Alright, so still a bit too early to say for that, but sometimes memory can really fail me. I'll just do this. This one, look for pullback. Okay, that means 1 hour chart. All good. To the next pair, UAN on the daily chart, bearish movement, retracement, came back down again. There's a harmonic pattern. If you're not spotted it, try spot it. 4 hour chart, market came down, went to consolidation. Very interesting setup. Very interesting setup for this. I will need more confirmation on this. To the 1 hour, back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. A bear bet. So if you spotted it, great for you. To the 4 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, there is a bearish shark pattern, and right now this is also a 5-0, a buy zone opportunity over here. Just that if you can see, the RSI was not at oversold. One of a important, though not critical, filter for myself. So I am not in this trade yet. 1 hour chart. Okay, so there is a bull bet. The bull bet is still valid. It has not hit the stop loss. However, looking at this kind of consolidation, you see, this consolidation, market break downwards, it went down, it went down. So those who have shorted, good for you. Alright, but when this is done, I no longer want this. So you get focus, yeah. You see, this is the high, market came back down, series of low, and it really depends how you plot this. Some traders see it this way, sideways consolidation. Others may just see it as this. Spotted a descending triangle. So these are all the warning signs for me. You know, most of the traders that I know or I came across, they are looking for tons, thousands and millions of trading opportunity to engage a trade. Myself, I'm looking for the opposite. I'm looking for the opposed voice to stop me from engaging the trade. Could be RSI, could be the candle formation, could be the news coming up, could be the election coming up and stuff like that. So once I don't have those kind of noise, I'll be glad to actually engage it. Yeah. So choices. Okay, so as this has really traded a bit complicated, I color code it, yeah, believe it or not, I color code it. Alright, so pound yen on the daily chart, bearish movement. Those who are in shorting, looks good, you know who you are. Down to the 4-hour chart, long shadow. What I need to on the 4-hour chart is a break and close below the low price. Then this is truly safe by a bearish candle that reached at close at 131.81 isn't enough. At least 131.80 by a pip. Alright, so I don't have any buffer on that because it doesn't make sense to me. If I have a 1 pip buffer, well, it just doesn't work for me. Yeah, like why you add in that buffer? It's still a break and close below the low. Alright, and that is very individual. It depends on you. Okay, bearish, very bearish, very bearish candle. Then you have one bullish engulfing, cover 2 candle, slightly more than 2 candle. Then it start to retrace downwards. Do not underestimate the overall picture of bearish movement on this. Alright, even there is a very strong bullish candle, it could be just a news event, some statement. After that, you see, it's really look like bearish. I'm not asking you to sell, but at least don't buy. Okay, back to the daily chart. I'll share with you my analysis. Bear bet, you see, C at A, C touches A, not comfortable, sell zone. So I'm waiting for a candle confirmation. But at the time, I already pampered by choice. I already engaged a pound dollar as well as a pound Australia. Alright, so some of you might have the thoughts that, hey, both are pounds, why you engage? I treat each pair individually, although I do believe strongly that currency are correlated. That's how I invented my seesaw theory, to compare and to see which currency pushes the news. But I just want to say, when coming to trading and engaging it, I trade it pretty much individually. That being said, I will not like I have a fixed pair, so when my fixed pair show up, I'll engage a trade. Let's say I'm looking to sell euro dollar and buy Australia dollar. It's a very unlikely for me to sell euro dollar, buy Australia dollar, and I hop on to a euro Aussie and do a short. It's a either way for that case. Hope that decision making is not too confusing for you. Okay, however, when a pound dollar, pound yen and pound Australia show me all selling opportunity, I will treat it as per normal and see if I'm going to engage a trade. But of course, by having C touches A, I'm not comfortable, so pound yen is out of the picture. Pound Australia and pound dollar, both I engage the trade. I think one is a shark pattern and 2 is a bad pattern, if I'm not wrong. Guess what happened? Pound Australia hit the stop loss and pound dollar hit my take profit level. So these are certain things that I really see that you can't just from my experience, based on these 12 pairs and been trading daily 4 hours and 1 hour, I don't do things like I engage pound Australia, I'm not going to touch pound dollar. Guess what? If I did that, I will see pound dollar have a 200 over pips run of profits and have to pay my stop loss for pound Australia. I'll go crazy. And when I start to cherry pick the trade that way by not following my initial rules, then I'm more like a gambler than a trader, if you see it that way. Alright, so no longer I'm doing that. I have a fixed lot size based on what you call the risk, and it was reset every week, every month, based on the new equity high or low. Touch wood. Alright, so enough of that rant. I hope this can be educational to you. Down to the 4-hour chart. The one nice thing about this setup on the ladder, even it's not my trade, and though it's not my favorite setup, I will still do my analysis from there, and from there I can have this thing known as the forward testing. I will observe many of times even the trade doesn't work out, even hit my stop loss, I'll study it for a bit, even if I never engage it. In this case, I never engaged, it became a profitable trade. I'm still studying the movement so I can be better the next round. So what could be done when the trade broke the up parallel channel? And this is one of the reasons for me not to engage the trade. But there's RSI divergence, conflicting signal in a way, but for traders who are looking for short, they find that it's a good signal. Alright, so what I can do and what I was waiting for, you see there's an arrow over here. It's not drawn after it, you see. It's drawn before it happened. What I'm signaling myself is waiting for a break and close below and a retest of the previous high, whichever it may be, which is here, by the way. Then I can look for a short. Okay, but somehow I kind of miss it, or at the moment I chose not to. Quite a waste. Alright, it's 188 pips move. So you cannot assume such a small movement is small, because all trading platforms, as far as trading platforms I know, they stretch the chart. So you can see from bottom to high, a long candle, it may just mean 10 pips. So don't hurry in to go and chase the market, then realize, oh, it's because it's in December, market don't move much, and a little bit of movement, it became a spike. So take note of that. Always measure, don't assume. Down to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, very bearish movement, followed by 2 candles came up, not enough for my filter to form harmonic pattern. It might be still valid for some of you. Alright, so there is a bearish setup. Yep, most likely look like a butterfly. Alright, back to the daily chart. While we go to the next pair, excuse me for that. New Zealand yen on the daily chart, very bearish movement. Market has retested the low. Good opportunity for counter trend traders who like to trade the support resistance. Down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour chart, nothing much for me. To the 1 hour. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Overall trend bearish on the daily chart, but let's see. There is a bad pattern completing at 72.49. So let's see how this work out. If it came down lower, the lower price I'm looking at is 66.83. So when it approach about 50 pips to that level, I may wait for a magic candle confirmation reversal to trade it like a sideways bounce setup again. Now back to the 4 hour chart. Even before that, if this is for you, finally the bad pattern has completed. Check your filter if this is for you. I think it just went a bit shy to completion, so you can double check on that. Maybe what we can do is to ask quick help from the software that we have for our subscriber for trade ideas. Just head on to our website www.forex100academy.com and you will get that. Alright, so let me see on this session over here. There is this arrow is not everything, yeah. On the band 4 hour chart, if this is for you, 1 2 3 4 points. Likewise on euro dollar, you can wait for a buying opportunity. Not for me, because I saw magic candle and this looked pretty bearish to me, although it have not closed. Not comfortable. Alright, down to the 1 hour chart. Nothing much. Alright, not enough for me to engage. Yep, so when you see sometimes the line wasn't there, you can just click refresh. Sometimes it's connection, sometimes it's maybe I'm running Facebook Live right now, because this software takes some bandwidth as well. Alright, Okay, good. So let this get out of the way first. Down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, nothing much for me. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you the next pair analysis. If you have questions, feel free to punch them in. Alright, daily chart, bearish candle, bearish closing on bearish candle, bearish, 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 bearish. Yeah, bearish as well. So New Zealand dollar, all 3 time frame is bearish. Let me share with you my analysis. Looks like it's quite clean over here, nothing much yet. A break and close below the low. You can definitely wait for retracement back to the high. So what I can do, 3 time frame bearish, that's what I need. H for resistance of the breakout. Okay, to the 1 hour. Interesting. Did I tell you or did I tell you not? Have you watched our Traders Educator? This was in. If you're not our subscriber, shame on you. Just kidding. Alright, so during my very busy schedule, I did post that in our Traders Educator. You say commitment. See, it's here. That video is here. Now this is why I love Slack. You can play video within. So yeah, all the good trades. That's New Zealand yen. This New Zealand dollar. Isn't that great? Alright, so I even explain why I do certain things I do. Looking for selling opportunity, what I'm looking for. And during non-farm payroll, it might have a break on either side. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so go and watch that, man. Go and watch that. What are you waiting for, man? Yeah, I did also share that I prefer a break upwards than a break downwards. Why? Watch the video. Not going to tell you. Not going to tell you. Sideways consolidation is one of my favorite trade setup. Yeah, one of my favorite. Alright, so yeah, that's that. Okay, I'm watching you, not you, but the pairs. So the next pair, Australian dollar on the daily chart, retest of the previous low to the 4 hour. Nothing much over here to the 1 hour. Nope, no setup for me. Definitely these are all 3 time frame that is bearish. Why I'm not interested? Because right now it's at the previous low. Even I'm looking for trend trading. Where you want me to short to? D here 6676. Really? 20 pips to squeeze it in? No way, man. No way. Alright. So not for me at least. I'm not judging if you are engaging. I'd rather look for a counter trend trade, but I need confirmation. There's no confirmation at all. At the least, or maybe on the 4 hour chart, I can wait for a double bottom. Maybe that's what can happen. But look at the bearish candle. Oh my god. Okay, so nevertheless, I'll just put it in because I'm teaching tomorrow as well, so I can have many examples. 4 hour chart, double bottom is easy. Just put a W, check, and confirm. Yeah, because sometimes as a trader, I can get distracted as well. I can do wrong decision as well. So when I'm uncertain during the period of writing notes or analysis, I'll warn myself by just putting a word confirm or just put a question mark. So that will be a sign for me to double check before engaging or making any statement. Yeah. All good. Should I do my analysis? You see this arrow? I was hinting myself to wait for a harmonic, no longer. Touch C, not interested. So many times somehow it's more like a support resistance or descending triangle. Alright, so over here, warning sign, better draw it down. See, so steep. Oh my god. What happened to you, man? Aussie. Alright. So bearish, bearish, bearish. Bearish, 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 bearish. Okay. Really not interested, man. So sometimes it's like that, you spotted something but it's just not for you. You just have to say, good to know you, but no thanks. Yeah. So recently I have some thoughts that can be quite interesting. While I'm loading the charts, I'll just chat with you guys, chit chat a bit. Have you ever wondered that you have been adding people to your life and contacts but you are never deleting them? Your phone book is like 2,000 plus or 3,000 plus contacts, but who is that guy? Did that person even remember you as well? Are you going to clear it? How often are you going to clear those contacts? I don't know. Start thinking. Yeah. Alright, so on the daily chart, Aussie CAD, very bearish movement. More bearish than Australia. It could be Canada is bullish. Let's see. Just not comfortable for me to do anything right now. It broke up and closed below the low. Not sure if you're going to continue, but definitely I'll need a retest. Having a retest, at least I have reference on the previous low. 24-hour chart, bearish and with more bearish movement. To the 1 hour, yep, bearish confirmation. No, nothing for me. Pretty much believe there's just as simple as a 1,000 buy zone. That's about it. Yep, nothing. So let us go to the next pair. Dollar CAD, kind of my favorite in recent years. In my first good old days trading 05 till I think even not quite sure 2015, a good 10 years, this has been a nemesis of mine. Like every time I engage, it will definitely lose. At least for the first till 2013, for the first 8 years, that's minimum. Because I remember I was complaining to my China students that no, don't get me involved in dollar CAD. I've been losing so much money over there. So I literally dumped it. Recently, it just really got better. Our relationship got better. When I say our, it means myself and dollar CAD. Yeah. I treat each currency having a personality, so I have at least 12 friends over here helping me to earn money. As long as I understand them. Alright, so daily chart, have you spotted? First thing is definitely a bearish movement. Secondly, it's a sideways consolidation. Favorite. Have you missed this? Oh my god, if you have not spotted it, shame on you. Talking to myself again because I just spotted it. Down to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, bearish movement, choppy movement. So you know that Canada is very choppy right now. Not for people who are looking to scalp, maybe, I don't know. It depends on your perspective. Very bearish run. Went to consolidation. Back to daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Daily chart inverted head and shoulder, still valid, still waiting. A potential inverted head and shoulder with a RSI divergence. That's why I'm interested. Alright. Then there is a bullish godly pattern, complete a much lower price. So that's that. Before that, let me just hide everything first, because when this thing is out, you totally don't see the sideways consolidation. Am I right to say so? So that's important to keep your chart really clean at all times and delete your analysis when it's no longer valid. So for neutral, I love to use neutral color. To me, red is selling, blue is buying. Alright. Oops, what have I done? Okay. Alright, so let's see. Not too bad. Alright, so trend line, sometimes it can be very depends on how the traders draw. Really hate to use these words, but it really depends on your experience. For me, it has to touch as many points without cutting the candle. And of course, once the candle move, after you have drawn my second rule is not to fiddle with it. Alright, so this look very interesting to me, I tell you. I love sideways consolidation, especially on a lower time frame. Down to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart less exciting. I draw this for a reason. I believe a uptrend movement, waiting for confirmation. Guess what? It did went up. If I chase, I'm dead. I got stop out. Correct? So we'll be still putting that in to observe for forward testing. 1-hour chart coming down. On the 1-hour chart, there is a bullish back formation, much lower price, 1.3187, that will sit in before. Yep, they'll sit in somewhere over here. Alright, before the Gatli. So definitely I will have to wait for confirmation, because on the daily chart there's a sideways consolidation. If it break downwards, bad news for me, but shouldn't matter too much because got a good reward is to risk over here. Alright, great. We are moving fast. 2 more pairs, and I'll show you 2 bonus today. So 4 more to go. Cat Yen, daily chart, bearish, came up, retest on the previous high. RSI a bit diverges, but it never went overbought, so I wouldn't use it that way. To the 4-hour chart, nothing much. 1 hour. Back to daily, I'll share with you my analysis. Bull, Gatli, pattern, 78.44, waiting for buying opportunity as a counter trend trade. 4-hour chart, bear crab, exited the trade. After I exited the trade, guess what happened? Market bounced back up. If you want to bend this thing up and do a buy sell on both ends, it's possible, not stopping you. But the only question I have to ask is that your rule. Alright, if not, don't go and squeeze it and force it. To the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, nothing much for myself. Yeah, unless you are really into selling at resistance and support, you can look into it. This is your resistance line on the 1-hour chart, so I'm going to make sure it only happen in 1 hour without causing any confusion. Yep. To the next pair, Pound Australia. Market came down, ABCD equal move, went a bit deeper and bounced off. Pretty interesting. The 4-hour chart might have a bullish bad pattern, I think, coming up. To the 1 hour. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Nothing much. 4-hour chart. Let me see. Okay, so take note, harmonic pattern, there are 8 rules at the minimum for it to form. The certified way, there are 8 rules. Yeah. Additional filters, there are 15. X to A to B C completion. Yep. Alright, so great. I love higher time frame trading opportunity. I love these kind of blocks over here. It does really give me like buy and sell zone by reading at the chart. So over here, right click, add alert, Pound Australia, H4, bad pattern, buy zone on the trend. Okay, 1 hour chart. So if you have not observed, I spend more time writing reports and not as much time doing analysis and reading chart. That all takes practice. You just need to set aside 30 minutes a day. Of course, you can have your easy way out. Subscribe to our Trade Ideas package, then you get the analysis done for you, but you still have to make your own decision at the minimum. Yeah, but I rather really hope that you would really do your own personal analysis and stuff like that, you see. So today I'm going to throw in not 2 but 3 bonuses. Alright, so over here is a dollar sing chart. Mainly it's not to use for trading purposes, so it's more for me to decide when should I withdraw my money. That's it. But I find that lately it does help a lot of Singapore entrepreneurs to make decision if they would make their overseas transfer to pay for their large equipment and stuff like that, and I find that it can be a great help. So from time to time I'll look at the daily chart, because I don't look lower than that for dollar sing for most cases. Yeah, so guys, 2 ways this can happen. This is the previous low, market went back up, it can go all the way up, or it may decline to a much lower price in months to come. Alright, so looking the next level once again, 1.3562 is the price thereabout. I'm looking for a buying opportunity. I have did so many analysis on dollar sing on daily chart and did not engage a trade, but since it's a daily chart, I think I can really consider if I want to engage. Daily chart, bad pattern, counter trend trade. Alright, so because the previous few runs it has been so good, then I'm thinking that hey, there's a 400 pips move, I didn't engage it. Yeah, so I'm still having some thinking on thoughts of this, because the spread is usually higher, 5 pips, and all of us know sorry, that naturally dollar sing is pegged to US. Okay, as in sing is pegged to US, so what's the point, right? But it does move. Okay, back to the hot favorite in Bangkok, daily chart. Let me just clear everything. Yep, daily chart. Oh, so many bad pattern, and my student tell me there's no bad. Horrible. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is unbelievable. So right click, go. The daily chart, bad pattern. Okay, so if you may wonder why I only use 2 rules, in fact when I'm trading live I use 8 rules at the minimum. Then when I'm having some warning signs in the market, I'll use all the filters, that will be 15. Yeah, so if you're interested, hit us at our website, and we can even have economy calendar over here. How great is that, right? Here on our website, go into courses, program, click harmonic, Supreme Wealth Creation Program. That's our harmonic program, and you can do some read up over there. Our next one will be in December. Yeah. Alright, don't miss this anymore, please. Yep. Hot course. Alright. So, back to the analysis. Bad pattern. And over here there is a zone. Ta-da! Buy zone. Fast enough. Round applause, please. Okay. Let me just shift it higher a bit. Got response time. It's a daily chart. Come on, guys. If you can miss it, nothing much I can say. 4-hour chart. Let's have a look. Market came down, went back up, maybe a bearish harmonic pattern. Can double check on that. 1 hour, nothing much. To the interesting one. Why don't we have some time today? Feeling generous. Oi, daily chart. Let me just clear everything, because it's not my usual pair. So I don't check it like that frequent. So back to our analysis. It broke up to the upside. Market went up, came back down. Nothing much on the daily chart for me. 4-hour chart, even worse. It's just a bearish move. What happened? The 1 hour, nothing much for me, really nothing much for me. So all you just keep it, no point. BTC, Facebook, no ending. So last pair. So I have a friend came to me and say, gave me this news. He say there's a splitting going to happen for Bitcoin. Alright, there's a splitting going to happen in Bitcoin in May next year. So his plan is to buy Bitcoin, not to trade it, but to buy it and hold it on e-wallet, because splitting is a good news for Bitcoin. That's what he said. So I said, I'm not a professional on Bitcoins. My focus is really on Forex, yeah. So I said, I can do the analysis for you. You want to buy, is it? Then I'll focus on buying opportunity for you. He said, yes, thank you so much. So the specific instruction I gave him is that, remind me today, I'll get back to you. I kind of timed the market, so it happens. Yep. So yeah, I timed the market, it happens. Right now it's closer to what I'm looking for. Look, there are daily chart support. This support line was drawn like way before. Let's see, yeah. Rayn, publish idea. Let it load a bit. Okay, so you can see all the ideas I published in the past. Is there a shortcut of Bitcoin? So many analysis I did. Oh my god. Bitcoin. Yes. So I did post the analysis when 25th of September last week. So I say, looking for a buying opportunity over here, this level, click play. What happened? Market come really close, man, and it bounced off. Correct? Amazing. This is weekly support. If you break lower, this is the next level. You can wait for a buying opportunity. So you see, it came really very close. What is the lowest price? 7733.99. Okay, I plotted at 7603, which is fine. So what is going to happen is that my dear friend is still looking to buy. Maybe he become a millionaire, I don't know. Well, 805.72 is the price that he can be looking at. 805.72. I'm definitely not staring for him. 8055.72. Good price. Consider to buy for now. Question mark. Alright, so question mark. I'll ask him to make his own decision. This is definitely a better price. His initial decision is to buy a 6,000 plus, 9,000 plus wait for a confirmation up. I say you are holding on a kind of e-wallet. My personal take, I will buy at a lower price. Interesting thoughts, yeah. So anyway, this is something that I'm not really into it. You have to really do your own analysis. Okay, I'll be sharing this link for you if you are interested as well. So here comes to the end of it. I'm having a couple of events today, and these are all really important events. I have a company meeting right after this. Yeah, I have a company meeting right after this. I have what you call a going to the parliament to receive my award, representing our company, Forex Hybrid. And if you love to really learn these skills all by yourself, because pretty much about 10 over years ago, 15 years ago, I made the decision and it did really change my life. This is the registration link on our website. Alright, so really go and click it and attend the session on this 10th of October, because even the Thai people has really started to learn from us, and it will be no time that you see. Today is a last minute arrangement for me to fly over to teach one of the already successful trader that wants to trade with lesser effort and better commitment, better results, more consistent. So when I asked him to actually write down his past 6 months of trading records in Excel, I didn't expect that he had traded 2,000 over trades in just 6 months. And maybe to his surprise, I have not asked him. Maybe I'll ask him tomorrow. Last month I only traded 7 trading ideas, so that would give me about 14 trades, but that give me a 28.78% returns. So by having that said, pretty much as I can see that he loves to travel. He's going to London for 2 weeks, then Japan for 2 weeks. That's why he's so busy, only can attend his session. It's a good news, right? Yeah, so this might be something that is really mind-blowing to a lot of traders, and it can be really very different experience compared to others, you see. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing, man. If you are looking to just spend 30 minutes a day to take control and ownership over your own financial status and your outcome, please join us 10 October. Wait no further. I used to fly away, and in September when I flew away, I mean 2009 when I flew away to China to teach, I didn't expect to come back only 3 years later. Alright, so from March 2010 I got engaged, and I pretty much stayed there. Alright, so if you are interested to learn, please wait no further. Nothing is cast in stone. Yeah, so I really hope can help more Singaporeans to be able to trade more consistently, and with better financial standing or health, so you can lead the life that you want just spending 30 minutes a day. So that's all I have for you today. Till then, remember always plan your trade and trade your plan, and I'll see you soon on the next workshop. See you guys.